something.
$100. Chunk of change. That pays for fertilizer.
Yep.
Honestly, in all my times playing this, I don't think I've ever been to the northeast side of the map. Or northwest side of the map. Yeah.
When I first started playing this map, I predominantly went up that way.
See what?
I went up that way, like to farm and build a farm.
Hired that out. Be right back.
What's another contract you want to do? Must be taking a break. I won. Weeds, weeds, weeds. see what our cows are up to.
What was that?
So I'm gonna see what our cows are up to.
Almost there. 80%. I think we need to build a heap. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather have manure than slurry.
Yeah.
I did get approval from chat to do 2 at a time since there's 2 of us playing. But each of us can only handle 1 at a time. And it cannot interfere our farm, which everything's done, so. So we good. We ain't breaking no rules, playa.
Trying to figure out where.
Where what?
Find the fertilizer. Not fertilizer, sorry. Manure bunk.
Oh, you have to go to construction.
Yep, I'm in there.
And silos.
The under silos?
Yeah. 25,000.
I didn't think it'd be under silos, but that would make sense.
Silos and silo extensions.
Oh yeah. How cold did it get down by you guys? Because I was looking at the temps all day.
Ooh.
It was negative.
There we go.
It didn't get above 0 all day.
Get approval.
Approval.
I've graduated.
My controller died.
Was it?
So my controller died.
Oh.
You can buy the manure heap if you want.
Word.
I asked her. She was giving. It's so weird. Like last episode, it was no, 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 no.
Yeah, like we couldn't do anything, and now she's just like,
Yeah, do whatever you
I'm
want.
generous now.
Yeah,
I'm a different person.
today.
And that manure then.
And in the spring, we'll have to get a manure spreader. And we should move all the cows in there. Then we can put all the calves in the pen up by the barn.
I agree.
Or we sell the pen and build a new shed. So no matter what, we have manure. Because if we can fill it with straw, should be able to minimize a lot of our fertilizer costs.
Gotta move that blower. We don't have anything to move it with. See. As soon as I get done weeding here, move that blower, and then we'll throw back.
Sounds good. Gotta do enough contracts to pay for it. Which between what we got, we'll have 16 grand of it.
Minus whatever we paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet you we have to pay for the fertilizer that's getting applied right now.
We are.
That's why I see all the cash getting burned.
Yeah. It's worth it.
It is what it
For
is.
11 grand. This is the easiest contract ever. And fast. You started way before me, and I'm almost done.
You also have a, what, 25-meter spread, 30-meter spread? I got 6.
Irrelevant. It's all operator. I'm just kidding. Contract finished.
Don't rub it in.
I'm gonna do all the fertilizing contracts since I have it.
Why not?
Plus, they're all pretty close to here. You'd have to do a lot of contracts to pay for a field.
Oh, we would have
Like
to.
insane.
Yeah. to- Right now. Yeah.
There're not even enough contracts.
But realize it's also spring.
Mm-hmm.
More things will come in the fall to be in harvesting. That would be some big contracts.
Yeah, it would be.
And plowing. Eventually planting comes September. Just about there. You know, potentially you can even look at the sowing contract. If somebody wants to sow sow soybeans.
That wouldn't be bad.
Pays $3.5 grand.
Yeah. I think after we wrap these ones up, we call it a night.
I agree on that part.
It's almost 10:30.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I'm pleased when you're having fun.
It does. And finished. Made out pretty good.
Let's see if I can park the meter real quick. Move that. See see if we can get that pit in yet before we call it a day.
Yeah, so that way we don't forget about it.
Yep. Maybe we'll advance to the next day or next month just to see how that works and see if it's working.
Okay, I'm down for that. I'm gonna keep the fertilizer spreader out because we'll need it for the soybean field once that sprouts. Let me ask Chad about this field.
We can merge them.
You gotta see what Farming Simulator allows. We could plant sorghum. We have to make it match with our barley and wheat rotation. Gotta figure out. Oats. I'm glad I thought of that.
Out of what?
Asking Chat about leaving a field idle.
What did it say?
That was a no-go.
Well, because you're not creating a profit.
Right. That's the one thing I've learned to watch now from this scenario. Is that I gotta make sure her thoughts match with Farming Simulator's growth, or seasonal growth.
That hurts.
What does?
There's not a great place to put this.
Why is that?
Unless I put it like right see preview?
That's lame.
Do you see where I have this previewed?
No.
Here, I'll send you a picture of this. This is the only like logical way I see this happen.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
But it looks like so. Looks like we don't really go in there because it transfers everything, right?
Yeah.
Automatically.
Yeah, on that
But
side.
then but we load from that one side, right?
Yeah.
Looks like. So,
Well, yeah,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
where it's lined up,
I would flush it up with the building in the back corner. Just bump it right
I'm
into it.
trying, yeah, I'm trying my best on that one.
Because that way then we could store some bales right there alongside of it if we needed to.
I think that's where we gotta stay.
Good enough.
We can still get in here and get a run at it.
Yeah.
We need to, go through the barn.
These doors don't open.
No, they don't. So that's
But-
another thing I checked before I did that.
But this should be enough to get the skid loader through. Worst case scenario.
Yeah, if we need to store anything. I mean, we can also store things.
Here. Yep.
Yeah. Or on the other side, like on the back side of over here,
Yep.
you know. All right. Okay. So, see if that worked. So if we go to animals, cow barn, under. All right. So now,
We'll have to speed time up to get some.
don't you take us into May? So you got something you want to wrap up.
I'm planting, but it'll be fine. I'm going 60 times to give myself a little bit of grace.
That's fun. And just looking at all this grass we have around here, we're gonna have a heck of a good bale session next.
We need it. We need all that we can get. It's the cheapest feed we got.
Some really good bales. There's a used stone picker for sale.
I saw that.
Potential there. Get contracts for stone picker.
I think there was one for like $7,000.
Yeah. 5,500. It wouldn't be a totally unwise investment.
No. But those only come in the spring, probably.
Yep. Well, I can also see using it in the fall after some tillage
Yeah.
or some fall planting, potentially. Well, technically you want to do it before you hit some planting.
Yeah. Yeah, you get this planted before it starts raining.
Oh,
What?
50 grand for a triple more.
Don't you dare.
Think.
We gotta start being frugal now.
I know he's just spent a bunch of money, but man, when that soybean check clears,
Yeah. Game on.
good.
Game on.
I can see the sunflowers also breaking something. How much?
I'm sure they would.
Sunflowers. Yeah, it's peak in March. They bring about 1,400.
Hard to complain. Not bad, chat.
Well,
Not bad.
I'm curious though on how much of a yield you actually see.
I'm
But we
sure
are
it's,
getting a 97% yield bonus.
I'm sure it's comparable to soybeans.
You would imagine. I really think though, in order to be productive, I think we should look into
A bigger trailer.
a trailer.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Because that, I think, is going to be our biggest choking point.
Yep. Because that thing is tiny.
Especially, yeah, and especially if we have to go to straight to market.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Have you checked the water on the pen lately?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Just You're still good.
Don't want to forget about that.
So if we want to go like a wagon, like a wagon wagon,
Uh-huh.
30,000, be anywhere from 14 to 28,000
How much is it?
capacity. About 30,000. Or we
How
go
much is a
for
tipper for a semi?
a semi. That's where it gets interesting. Not really a tipper per se.
Or a hopper bottom?
Upper bottom, you're looking about 75,000.
Not in the budget.
Yeah, it's a little rich for my blood. That's not including us trying to get a tractor or a truck. I
Yeah.
think that might be a next season or a season, 2 seasons. So we can get a running gear trailer that can haul anywhere from 14 to 28,000
Yeah.
capacity for 30,000, or we get it's like a silage wagon for 40,000 that has anywhere from an 18 to 24,000 capacity.
I would
10
say the
grand.
most bang for our buck.
Is the running gear.
Yeah, I mean, the most capacity for our money, that's what I think we should do.
Say no to the cover. Save us 2,600 bucks. Care about the color. Simple running gear. 28,000 pound or 28,000 capacity. That's $37,000.
Well, I say that's the route we go, or we and keep an eye on the sales.
So, to cross that bridge, we already know what we need to keep an eye out for.
Yep.
So, call it 40 grand. Rating. Bueno.
Yep.
Flowers are gonna be good. Okay, 800 liters of manure. Oh, that's another thing we should look for real quick.
Spreader.
See if there's a spreader about. Manure spreaders. Okay. Okay. Not terrible.
They got Merlot for 84 grand. It's got 6 hours on it. All right, manure spreaders.
Ooh. It's deep.
I think if we're gonna buy
Where do you-
one, we get the DST 16.
You should go to the DST.
Yeah.
One at the power spread.
Tiny.
Not that. Not that tiny.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Talking
9 meters.
7.5. Yeah, 7.5 between the two versus, at that point, you can almost buy 2 of these and run them and have 2 tractors running at the same time if we are really worried about it.
That's fair.
But I think for the capacity that we're at, I think this might be the best bang for our buck. Because we can, for the price of that DST, we can buy that and buy the wagon.
Yeah.
Almost at the exact same price.
Right.
So, okay. Check on. I just want to see how our corn's doing quick.
We gotta watch things and make sure we don't have to weed.
Well, this is going gorgeous. This is great. 92% yield bonus, fertilized 100%. Corn's growing. It looks great. Looks brilliant. Got some nice lush grass next to it that we can easily come in and mow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, honestly, reproduction's almost there. Yeah, another month and we're be pretty. Well, reproduction from our higher aged animals. About to get very busy very fast.
Yep. How much longer till we calve, you think?
Our first batch will be next month. The rest of them will come in
After.
2 months. So June and July are going to be our hot months.
I love it. I got to get another growth stage on the oats so I can fertilize it again.
And we're perfect. I think we're in a perfect stage to kind of shut her down because grass needs growing or grass needs mowing all the way around. So
Yeah.
that's going to take up a lot of our time next time.
Yeah.
And by then by the end of that, we'll have our first calves.
That'll be sweet.
Calves again. And then we can also start doing, we do our fertilizer. If we have excess manure,
Save on
start
fertilizer.
save on fertilizer. Already at 1,000 liters, which doesn't go very far, but it's definitely something.
Yep.
And contracts will pay for that spreader in no time.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much paid for the bunker with contracts.
Yep. We had a very productive day today.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad I split this video in half.
Did you?
Yeah. 3 hours to upload a 2-hour video. And we're at 2 hours and 8 minutes left. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. honestly.
I'm incredibly happy with how quick it's
We're
gone, but
growing.
also just how everything's going.
Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, besides our little hiccups with chat.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I honestly think she's looking out for the profitability of the farm now.
Yeah,
I think, which isn't a bad thing,
no.
but at that point, she will. I feel like she's going to accept it more now. That if it were going for an expansion
Yep.
or like you know, hey, we want to build out our cattle some more. She's gonna start saying yes more and more.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of worried about, but at the same time, it'd be kind of fun to throw some no's in there.
Yep. I mean, like, the last episode was no, 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 no.
Yeah, like it feels like we could. Not that we couldn't do anything. It's not like our hands were tied, but you know, you think we weren't able to do anything. But yeah, almost as now this episode, it's everything was yes. I mean,
Yeah.
and the cool thing is, we're glad that it pointed to yes because we bought a great field because of it.
Yeah. With a crop we can harvest and is profitable.
Correct. Correct.
Just worked out great.
Alrighty, my friend. I think
Time to call it.
you already know what we're doing next time.
Yep. It's written in the sand. You heard it here. And I am going to
Like
sleep
cutout.
until tomorrow.